Alright, that's it. You have lost my respect. You have lost my respect because what you are saying here is absolutely disrespectful and disgusting. You have absolutely no sense of what it means to be in extreme physical and mental pain every single day. You have absolutely no idea of how worse suffering can get. You don't have the goddamn right to force people to continue living in their misery if they don't want to. People have the right to die if they want to. Seriously, dude, you really deserve all the horrible shit that suicidal people have to go through. Why the fuck would you think it's morally correct to force people to continue being tortured? Not everybody can afford themselves appropriate medical care. Not every psychologist can cure mental illnesses. Sometimes suicide is the only option. Sometimes we don't have the perfect solution or remedy. Not every human being is designed to automatically be addicted to life like you. Some of them really, really despise life. That's what happens when you create billions and billions of people. You get all sorts of extreme mentalities and extreme psychological issues. And some of them are genetically born to hate life with a passion. Some of them are really born against their will. Life is an imposition by nature. Nobody asked for it. Nobody asked to be born as an accident by heroin addicts in a sloppy slum where you have to scrape your food out of the dirt and wash yourself in highly chemically polluted rivers. Why is your morality so backwards? What about euthanasia? That's also a form of suicide. That's basically saying, I want to die, but I'm going to let someone else do it for me in a painless way. My grandfather committed euthanasia, and it was totally justified because he was severely suffering from lung cancer. He couldn't do anything anymore. All he could do was lying in bed or sit down on a chair. He couldn't walk anymore. He would collapse because he would run out of breath. He was in deep physical and mental pain. He wanted to die to get rid of his suffering, and we all agreed that euthanasia would be the best thing to do. Now I dare you to call euthanasia immoral. I dare you. I mean, what do you think is a morally correct way to die? In what way is dying morally correct for you? Is it morally correct to let cancer torture you so fucking hard until your body decides to stop functioning? Do we really have to endure the torture until our body decides, okay, it's time to stop the heart beating, it's time to go unconscious and die? Why would it be logical to wait for a natural biological death? Why can't we decide? Why should nature decide? And besides, we will die anyway. According to you, it's morally correct to allow yourself being tortured by the most painful and lethal venom in the world until your body collapses on its own, rather than killing yourself beforehand, such that you wouldn't have to go through the insane amount of fucking pain. Why would it be immoral to kill yourself if you will die anyway in a horrible way? I see more value in committing suicide to prevent torture rather than valuing the so-called contradiction of suicide, aka suicide equals you value not being able to value and is therefore wrong because it's a contradiction. That reason is so holy for you that no matter how cruel and unbearable life might get, committing suicide is always wrong. Instead, we should all wait and experience the highest intensity of pain possible until our bodies will collapse on their own. Fuck you, this is such bullshit. The point of nature is for every living creature to die anyway. So you might as well say that nature itself values not being able to value. Nature itself contradicts itself. Nature gives birth to everything and it kills everything. So apparently we all must die eventually. That's what nature wants. Nature wants us dead at the end. So nature values not being able to value. Anyway, that's it. You're full of shit and you have lost my respect. If you are going to force people being tortured for no good reason other than to die anyway because of nature, then I don't care to call you a sadistic lunatic. There you go. Enjoy my rant, because it's more valuable than nothing. Enjoy anyone calling you an asshole because it's more valuable than nobody calling you anything.